Everybody is working for somebody, whether it is a government or for another entrepreneur. Everybody is working for an entrepreneur. Is that true? If you want to be rich, expand your thinking to long term. Enough money in the world. There's so much abundance in the world. So if you look at Google has like several $1 billion of business at least. What is the difference between rich business legends and poor copycats? That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to tell you 7 ways. This is not 7. This is 7. 7 ways by which rich business legends and the poor copycats who are copying them, who are not successful. And what are those differences? And by the end of this video, you will know exactly where you are, what you need to do in order to grow your business and increase your cash flow and maximize your profit starting today. Let's get started with number 1. Poor copycats live their life avoiding failure. Rich people, rich legends, they are unafraid of failure. So what does that mean? It means that like poor people are like, I failed in my school, I failed in this, failed in that business, I failed in that thing. They are always focused on failure, right? They're trying to avoid failure. Imagine this education system that we have all over the world, right? Wherever you're listening from. Think about it. Like in our education system, the biggest challenge is there are only 2 choices. You can succeed, you can fail. Business is not like that. Entrepreneurship is like that. And you're like, what is the big deal about entrepreneurship? The big deal about entrepreneurship, everybody is working for somebody. Whether it is a government or for another entrepreneur. Everybody is working for an entrepreneur. Is that true? Everyone is working for an entrepreneur or government. Other than that, there's no other work, right? So in other words, in order for the world to move to the next level, we need to have a different model other than this failure and success. Somebody got like 50% score in an exam, 49, they failed. 51, they succeeded. Like, what's the difference between these 2 people? Both are dumb, probably. I'm just kidding, but like, both are like very intelligent, probably, right? So, but the difference is nothing, right? 49.5, 50.5, 49.5, 50.5, 49.5, you cannot do nothing. 50.5, you become a doctor, like, or eventually you'll figure out a way to go to the next level, right? So that frame is a poor frame. So poor people think that, oh my gosh, I'm failing, I don't want to fail. I don't want to fail like school and mathematics and science, and I don't want failure. Rich people are like, screw failure, let's go forward. Elon Musk is a classic example, made $100 million, PayPal, early 2000, and he's like, I want to help the world. So he put the whole damn $100,000 into a company which he said the probability of succeeding was only 10%. His probability of success was 10% for SpaceX and Tesla. Do you see that? He took the entire money. And if you have like 10,000 rupees or $10,000 or 10,000 yuan, then you're like, okay, I can just throw it away. But if you have $100 million, will you throw that $100 million into something else? I'm not asking you to, but my point is, rich people are calculated risk takers. They are willing to be failing. And they will minimize their failure, they'll optimize their failure, but they are not afraid of failing. So that is the number 1 difference. Second thing is, poor copycats work for money, and the rich people are working for creating value. So what's the difference? The poor people are like, oh, where is my paycheck? I am waiting for my paycheck. If I get my paycheck, I'll be happy. Where's my bonus? I'm not getting a bonus. Where's my thing? Where's my money? Oh, they cut me on this thing. They cut me on that thing. That's the poor thinking. If you want to be rich, get out of money. Get out of the focus of money. What? In business, it's all about money, right? No, it's not. Business is about creating value. If you're creating value, then you have money in business. So there are so many elements of creating value in order to make money, which is an extensive topic, which I will do another video on that. But rich people think in terms of value. If you're working somewhere and you got paid from that company, what are you getting paid for? You create a value for the company. That's why you get paid. You don't get paid for going and sitting in a chair and like daydreaming for 8 hours. They think that you are creating value, which I'm sure you were creating value at the time. So rich people think in terms of value. How can I create value for others? Value for others. And how can I create value for a load of others? So there are others that I'm trying to create value, but there are, how could I scale it to a load of others? So if I could create value for a small group of people, and I figured that out, and then I could figure out a way to create value for a load of people. But what happens? What happens is, now you become a big business magnet. By focusing your money, where's the money, where's the money, where's the money, where's my paycheck? Well, you might not even have a freaking paycheck for the first 2 years. But if you create value, and if you earn the right to create value, you do marketing to earn the right to create value, and then you do sales to show that perceived value, and then you start creating value, and you keep on creating value for a small group of people, and you build their credibility, and you do it for more people, and then you build their credibility. After some time, you will be eligible to create value for a massive number of people. That's how rich people become super rich. That's the second point. Poor people work for money. They work for money for their entire life. It sounds so unfair, I know. They work for money. But rich people create value, and they use money to create more money. Money is a friend for them. Money works for her. Money works for him. Money is like their staff. Hey, money, come here. Can you make a little bit of more money by putting you? Can I put you in real estate so that you could make a little bit more money for me? Can I put you on stock market so you could produce some more money for me? They don't work for money. Money works for them, because they are creating value. Third point is, poor copycats are impatient, short-term thinkers. Rich business legends think in 10 years. One more time. Poor copycats are impatient. I want my money right now. Can you tell me a way to make money today? I want lottery. I mean, the one way is like go back, rob a bank. That's the only way. There are consequences, but you're not creating any value. There's no way you could make money right now. So rich people, they know that. They think in terms of 10 years. One more time, they think in terms of 10 years. So if you want to be rich, expand your thinking to long term. Expand your thinking. Because if you have short term thinking, you will screw up. You will screw up. And this is probably, I say very rare things with certainty. But if you have a short-term thinking, and if you focus on money, I just want money right now, I just want to take advantage of it, I don't want to lose it, I want to be practical, and you will screw up, and you will do something that favors money and not favoring value, and your business is gone. And your business could have a significant effect. Focus long-term, think long-term. Whatever I do, how will that affect 10 years from now? How will that affect 10 years from now? So instead of thinking that, I'm making very little money, I have to pay salary to everybody, I'm not making enough money for myself. Okay, you know what, let's do this, let's do that, and let's go for a vacation, or do this and spend the money, or do something that focus on you having money, you being impatient, you could lose your business. So please, if you want to be rich, be patient. Think in terms of 10 years. And the next thing is, poor copycats are technology addicts. But just by watching this video, you are showing you are not one of them. But I still have to say this anyway. Rich business legends leverage technology to create wealth. Well, that's what you're doing right now. So you are using technology, wherever you're watching this video, you're watching this video to learn how to be rich. Right? You're investing into your future self. You're investing into your next level. And by doing that, you are leveraging technology. But there might be other places where you're spending, scrolling Instagram, and she's hot. Good. Look at her. Looking here. Okay. And then you keep going like that and wasting your time. And if you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. Do it by choice. No, don't do it by accident. Don't get on a phone. Don't get on a highway and start driving, and then you realize that, I reached New York. I don't know why I'm here, but I reached here. Instagram is like that. Facebook is like that. YouTube Shorts is like that. You just wake up after 3 hours that, I wasted 3 hours of my time. If you choose to waste it, plan it and waste it. That's your choice. But don't become a technology addict when it comes to TV or Netflix or Hulu or YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. Do it, spend time. You need relaxation, you need to have fun too, and you need to make sure that you have enough relaxation, but don't do it because it is your conditioning. Do it because you choose to do so. Don't show up in front of a movie. I mean, you might have seen a movie and you started watching the movie, it's been 15 minutes, And you're like, okay, I watched this much anyway, I might as well check for 30 minutes, 20 more minutes, and then you continue, and then you're like, oh, it's so boring, but let me go ahead and finish it anyway. Like, you finish it and you feel horrible too, because you wasted 1 hour 30 minutes and you knew the movie sucked from the first 15 minutes and you still continued. This is called foolish consistency. Don't be a technology addict. Use technology to leverage and grow your business to the next level. What does that mean? What it means is, if you really want to grow your business to the next level, use technology. How could I use Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube and other tools to grow my business to the next level, to increase profit, to increase revenue, increase cash flow, so that I could be a business legend and grow to the next level. And poor copycats, always they think that rich people want a lottery of life. If you think that this is time to take that belief out of you, if you think that rich people, they want this lottery, look at him, how handsome that person is, how beautiful she is, she won the lottery. And of course, there are some people who look better than other people, and they become Miss Worlds and they get lucky and stuff like that. I'm not saying there are no exceptions, but generally speaking, for the most part, rich people are not lucky. They took action. Rich people, rich business legends, they took action and they created their destiny. It was tough for them. Maybe they struggled more than the poor copycat or poor people. Like, they did not figure out in the beginning. Like, people say, there's an actor, if you're listening from, watching from India or anywhere in the world, Priyanka Chopra, and she did not, she was, she looked pretty good, and she was Miss World, Miss Universe, one of those, it doesn't matter. So she was some Miss. And then she came, she got some chances in India, but she wanted to expand to US. What happened? In the US, she did not become hit. So she created a music album, which kind of some people bought, and then she kept on playing that, doing that thing, and tried to get into Hollywood. And finally, she got it. It took some time. And even after Miss World or Miss Universe, she didn't get movies right away. It took her some time. So people see only, now she's like, oh God, Priyanka Chopra, oh, this is awesome. But in life, it takes more time than it should. I know it's unfair, you feel like, oh, this is not good. But the reality is, you need to keep going with that determination to make it happen no matter what. It's from that place, my friend, your business is going to grow. That's what rich business legends have figured out. They know how to create their destiny so that they could move to the next level. Poor copycats think that they know it all. They think that they know everything. They don't need to learn anything. Imagine that there is this cup and it's upside down. It thinks that, oh, it's full. You cannot pour any more thing to it. You need to be rich people. Rich people are they are open to it. They are open to receiving. They are like a cup that is empty. They are willing to learn, willing to adapt, and willing to learn specifically about business, about how to grow a business, how to sell, how to market, and they don't have shame about marketing or sales, because whatever Microsoft is doing or Apple is doing, that's what you are doing too when you're marketing, when you're selling. Whatever Microsoft or Apple is doing, that's what you're doing too. So they don't have no shame around it. They don't have no shame around learning, being a student, showing up as a student, not as a know-it-all. I know everything about everything. I don't need no education. I'm enlightened and I'm complete. Rich people don't have that problem. Poor copycats think that they know everything. Now, poor copycats believe that they have to steal money from other people in order for them to succeed, because there's only limited money in the world anyway. So if I'm taking some money, if I'm making some money from the market, somebody else is losing it. Rich business legends believe that there is enough money in the world. There's so much abundance in the world. So if you look at Google has several $1 billion of business, at least $300-400 billion of business in terms of the size of the company. But where was this business 30 years ago? Who did they take money from? They definitely took money from advertisers and TV advertisements and other stuff. But a lot of business that they created is new. YouTube, WhatsApp, and any of these businesses, Facebook, who are they competing with, right? Like, of course, these are all advertisement companies, and it affected some of the advertisement. But so much, the advertisement industry has grown significantly. So they are not taking money from other people, they are coming up with new ideas. Tesla took away business from other cars, but inspired other cars to start electric cars. So which means that you're not taking away from people, you're adding to the bigger pie. So imagine there is a pie that you have. Imagine that there is a pie that's like one feet size pie, and all of a sudden, imagine when you're taking one slice of the pie is expanding to 2 feet. You take another slice, it's expanding to 4 feet. You take another slice, it's expanding to 10 feet, and it keeps on growing as you're taking it. And when you think like that, you're thinking from abundance. But understand that if you are taking something from the market by creating value, you're not stealing from anybody, you're giving value to people, and you're inspiring a competition to do better. So rich people, business legends understand that when they are in their business and when they are creating value for people, when they are making money, they are contributing to the world. The net effect is them giving more to the customers. So those are the 7 differences between rich people and poor people. Find out what you have. Even if you're rich, even if you're successful in business, even if you are becoming successful in your business, wherever you are in your journey, whatever pieces that you have from the 7 list, it's time to transform. If you're not a learner, start learning. If you're not a person who believes in long term, start to become a long-term person. I look forward to helping you grow your business next level through these videos and use these ideas to scale your business, double your cash flow, and maximize your profit starting today.